You are not forgotten by God. Please take a moment to listen to me, my child. Even if you might not fully comprehend all that is going on in your life at the moment, I want you to know one thing for sure: you are not forgotten by me. You were not hidden from me by the storm. You didn't stop crying. My eyes. Your quiet prayers were not lost in the shadows. You were made by me. I am the one who has supported you during every season. Even during the times when you felt totally isolated. When you grinned in front of people, I noticed you. When the inside of your heart was shattering. I witnessed the evenings when you were unable to articulate your emotions. Without informing anyone, I witnessed the responsibilities you carried. And each time you felt like giving up, I saw it. However, you persisted in some way. You've endured enough suffering, my child. Don't make mistakes, my quiet, for my absence. I was holding you when you thought I was far away. I was listening to everything you said, even though you thought I wasn't. And when you were at a loss for words, your tears had a language that I could understand. I care about every cry. I care about every struggle. Heaven has not been able to see everything you have gone through. You've been wondering why some doors were closed. You've wondered why some folks left. You've questioned why it seems to take so long for your prayers to be answered. But pay close attention. Rejection is not necessarily indicated by a closed door. It's protection at times. I had to take you out of several sites because they had nothing to do with the goal I had planned for you. There were individuals they couldn't go where I was taking you, so I had to separate you. Seasons existed. I let it end so that something new could start. You called it a loss after looking at the conclusion. However, I regarded it as preparation. You described the delay as disappointing. However, I perceived it as defense. You assumed nothing was happening while you observed the quiet. However, I was working beneath the surface. My darling, before the tree is seen, its roots grow in the dark. And sometimes the season when you don't notice any results is when you undergo your most profound metamorphosis. Don't give up just because you can't see what I'm doing. I'm getting your heart ready for what you've been asking for. Because the person you used to be cannot handle what is coming into your life. I have been strengthening you because of this. Your trust has been put to the test because of this. For this reason, some items have to be taken out. I'm not just altering your situation. I'm transforming you. I'm teaching you how to maintain composure in the face of uncertainty. I'm teaching you how to have faith. When you can't see the next step, it's me. When life tries to pull you down, I'm teaching you how to stay upright. And you're still standing, my child. Are you aware of what that implies? You've made it via days you thought would ruin you. You have experienced situations that may have crushed your soul. And yet here you are. Still breathing. I still have faith. I'm still looking for myself. That power did not appear out of thin air. You and I were together. You believed you were walking alone, but I was carrying you. Therefore, avoid making sadness your permanent home. Avoid agreeing with despondency. Don't let the suffering of the past shape who you are today. The adversary wants you to think that where you are now is where you will end up. However, it isn't. Your tale is not yet complete. This is not the end of your struggle. There is purpose to your waiting. There is still more to come. Thus, Keep your heart safe. Be mindful of the voices that you let shape your thoughts. Avoid being around people who make you feel fearful, doubtful, resentful, and hopeless all the time. Remain near those who serve as a reminder of your faith. Remain near my word. Remain near me. Because you need a source more powerful than your feelings when your mind is worn out. And that source is me. Place your burdens on me. You weren't meant to handle everything on your own. Give up attempting to use your own strength to solve every issue. Certain things are beyond your control. Certain circumstances are beyond your control. You can't force some responses. Give them to me. I am your haven. Your strength is me. When the storm gets too loud, I'll be your haven. Additionally, keep this in mind: even if the solution takes longer than anticipated, denial does not equate to delay. I continue to work. Continue to pray. Continue to have faith. Continue onward. Don't go back now. You might not realize how close you are. And maybe you needed to hear this, which is why you came across this message today. You are not overlooked. Stay with me if this message speaks straight to your heart. Jesus Speaks Light is what you are listening to, and it might be the reminder your soul needs right now. Inhale deeply. Let go of your fear. Let go of the pressure. And let me to remind you, I'm still with you. You're about to reach your turning point. I want you to comprehend something more profound, my darling. The struggle you've been engaged in hasn't just affected you. You've been fighting some of the biggest fights. The conflict between dread and hope. Between doubt and faith. Between what your eyes can see right now and what you think I promised. You have been positioned between the fulfillment and the promise. And it can hurt to be in that space. I am aware. I've observed your efforts to maintain your strength. I've witnessed you supporting others while privately in need of support yourself. I have witnessed the weariness within your heart. However, you don't need to act fake in front of me. You don't have to be flawless when you approach me. Bring your inquiries. Bring your weakness with you. Bring your tears. Come just the way you are. I already have a thorough understanding of you. Furthermore, I don't reject you because you're exhausted. You may find it difficult to believe at times, but it doesn't mean I forsake you. I'm teaching you to have faith. You trust me more than you've ever trusted anyone. Believing when everything seems unattainable is not the same as believing when things are going well. This season is helping you grow in your faith. Therefore, don't despise the procedure. Don't hate the time of year that is teaching you perseverance. Although the pruning may be painful, it creates space for fresh growth. A few items have to be taken out. Relationships had to stop. Plans had to be adjusted. Opportunities had to vanish. I was rerouting you, not because I intended to punish you. It might have been a miraculous rerouting that you described as a setback. Your future might have been safeguarded by what you described as a loss. You might have been saved from something you could not see by what you called an unanswered prayer. Have faith in me. Before you obey me, you don't need to comprehend everything. You don't have to view the whole road before moving on. I'll walk you via each step. And don't be embarrassed to seek assistance when you start to feel weak. Realizing that you can't do everything on your own is wise. Those that acknowledge their need for me can access my strength. Therefore, Quit judging your value based on what other people think of you. Give up attempting to convince individuals who have already made up their minds not to understand you. Their approval never defined your value. Because everyone accepts you, you are worthless. Because you are valuable. Don't let your worst season define who you are. Don't let your errors define who you are. Don't let the closed doors define who you are. I see past all of it. I can see who you are growing into. I'm not done with you, either. You still haven't read all of the chapters. You have yet to witness the fulfillment of certain requests. You still haven't had happy times. There are still unwritten testimonies. So raise your gaze. Don't stare at the conclusion. Look at what I'm starting. Your life is not regressing. I'm rerouting you. It's not destroying you. We're rebuilding you. Additionally, the person that enters and exits this season will be different. You'll be wiser. More tolerance. More discernment. More empathy. And a more profound comprehension of my existence. You'll eventually look back and see that some of the things you sobbed over were, in fact, guiding you in the right direction. You'll see why some doors had to close. You will comprehend why some individuals had to depart. You'll see why you had to wait. You'll also say, I now see what God was doing. Your pivotal moment might not come when you anticipate it, my darling. However, avoid getting impatient with it was my timing. I'm not running late. I'm not perplexed. I'm not having trouble figuring it out. God is me. And when the time is right, things that appeared unattainable can change more quickly than you could have predicted. So stay prepared. Continue to be faithful. Stay near me. Don't let fear dictate your choices. Don't allow anxiety to control you. Instead of staring at the issue all the time, look at me. Pay attention to my voice over the cacophony of your thoughts. And keep in mind, even when the storm is noisy, my word is more powerful. Confusion does not have the last say over your life, despite the enemy's best efforts to confuse you. Fear is not the last word. The last word does not belong to your past. Your mistakes don't have the last say. I have the last say. And life is my word over you. Goal. I hope. Repair. Tranquility. So do not waver. You've come too far to give up now. There will be an end to the breaking season. There will be an end to the waiting period. The tearful season won't last forever. A new chapter is on the horizon. And I want you to remember who helped you get via the previous one when it comes. Don't keep this message to yourself if it has moved you. Give it to someone who is in need of hope right now. Additionally, you can help Jesus Speaks Light by subscribing and staying in touch if you want to see more messages like this. With your help, these encouraging, hopeful, and faith-filled messages can continue to reach others who might be struggling in silence. But above all, remember to stay in touch with me. Say a prayer. Have faith. Hold on. And continue onward. You've endured enough suffering, my child. You don't have to be aware of every aspect of tomorrow. All you have to do is trust the someone who is aware of tomorrow already. I'm not done yet. I continue to work. I continue to guide you. And the tale you believe to be coming to a conclusion can be the exact location where your fresh start begins. So raise your head. Tears should be dried. Make your heart stronger. And proceed with faith. Because what you have lost is not as tremendous as what I am prepared for you. Furthermore, the beauty of what is ahead may surpass that of what is behind. There is more to your story. There is no cancellation of your aim. It's not difficult for you to break through. Remain with me. Have faith in my timing. And never forget that I've been by your side the entire time.